Hello everybody, Soul here. Welcome back to another video of my showdown time. It's been a bit. The holidays went ahead and did that. That was very nice. Cried a lot because I got a photo album of my baby years from my grandmother. Fucking love that shit. And overall got some clothes. Really grateful. Pulled a prank. It was really awesome. And um I've been itching to play some Cobblemon, which is something I mentioned in my last video, doing with my friends, and I've been into that a lot. And so, what's been fun is the fact that because I've been very much into competitive Pokemon, and kind of like making stupid sets or sets that are like okay, um, and also watching a lot of competitive stuff, False Swipe Gaming and MV and Wolfe, of course, in order to like broaden my horizons a bit. I had caught a bunch of Pokemon that so happened to fit in with a video of Wolfie's that was like a 3 hour 40-minute video or something like that of how he accidentally won a tournament. So, and with that, it was these four Pokemon right here. We have Typhlosion, Torkoal, Hisuian Lilligant, and Farigiraf. He brought a couple of extra Pokemon that I think he might have brought Incineroar and Dragonite? No, I don't know. I don't remember. But essentially, I was thinking that I still happen to have these Mons, and I know how they work. So why don't I just make a full team for my Cobblemons? That way I have like a signature team that people can fight me with. And so, that basically birthed the idea of doing that. But because I was not on my computer, I had to do all my showdown stuff on my phone, which was really fun. Now, now we have essentially what is from I finished putting these in like not too long ago. You could see how many teams I went through to figure out the perfect two Pokemon that would end my thing. The only one I really couldn't test was the Tatsugiri and Dondozo, because Commander is an ability banned in Showdown's National Dex doubles, and in the National Dex Ubers, the doubles Ubers tier, is really difficult to do this team with because most of these mons are not necessarily the most powerful, but they can be if you let them. Anyways, to go to the finalized team, what we have here is my personal take on what this team should be. Now, first of all, we have Typhlosion. Now, Typhlosion, we have ourselves the eruption move. That's kind of the main thing. I want to make sure that this Pokemon terrestrializes into fire to get the most out of eruption possible. I also have extrasensory, shadow ball, and solar beam, all for coverage moves. Solar beam works really well because naturally I want Typhlosion in the sun. Shadow ball is a really good move, even though I don't have to stab on it, like as opposed to Hisui and Typhlosion. But with Hisui and Typhlosion, I would need to run the Scarf in order to actually like do a lot of damage, which is fine. But also, I like I like base Typhlosion. Bro's cool. And extrasensory is just an extra move because I didn't know what else to put there. Since there isn't too much like special coverage. There is Focus Blast, but I feel like I get a lot of use out of extrasensory in the event that I need to take them out, put it back in. And I'm on like low health, so eruption's like out of the equation. For moves, for the ability, I have Flash Fire because like fire attacks doing a lot more damage is really awesome. And then choice specs to get the most special attack out of it. And for the natures, for the IVs and the nature, for the EVs and the natures, um, I have my special attack cranked up, but I have my speed absolutely maxed out because I need as much speed as I can get. I know the speed base 100 is not the fastest. I understand that, but I get a lot of use out of Typhlosion anyways. And I usually win the speed ties. I know that's random, but like it's something to mention. And of course, I'm running timid because I'm not using my physical attack. For my next Pokemon, I have Torkoal. why the hell would I not have Torkoal when I have Typhlosion, Hisuian Lilligant, Tropius, and Heatran? I mean, it's kind of dumb not to bring Sun. But what I specifically have this Torkoal for is not to keep the Sun up like crazy like I normally do. Usually when I run Torkoal, I like to run the Heat Rock item to make sure that Sun lasts for the maximum amount of turns, because I love Sun, and Sun does a lot to help me, both my grass types and my fire types. But I decided to do it a little differently this time. And this is also accordance with how Wolfe ran his Torkoal with the red card item. But anyways, here we have Eruption, which is, again, really nice. I have Lava Plume as a spread move that, can activate Flash Fire for both my Heatran and my Typhlosion. Helping Hand, so I can go ahead and give myself even more help on hitting moves, whether it be the Eruptions from Typhlosion, or helping out a Pokemon using a single attack to make sure that they get the KO. And then I run Clear Smog in case there's a Pokemon that's statting up like crazy and I can't handle it. Well, and I don't want to handle it. Of course, I have Drought, and I run the red card. What I really like this Pokemon to do is just to set up enough Sun to get use out of it, but to also be able to kind of like swap out the opponent enough and freak them out, just so that way I have a little bit of an advantage when it comes to who's on the field and stuff. And overall, Torkoal is a Sunsetter, but is also a really amazing attacker in Trick Room. We'll get to that in a bit. Hisuian Lilligant. Now, Hisuian Lilligant is a really really crazy mon. I didn't know this mon had much utility. I've used it a couple of times before, but I just never looked at it in the way that I've seen it being used. So I run the Focus Sash item. Well, I'll get to that in a bit. You already know. And then I got Chlorophyll because it's fun. Anyways, I run Solar Blade, which is a really good move in the Sun. 125 base power. That is a charge move. But in the Sun, it doesn't. So it's awesome. Close Combat is a really good move. Stab is just really powerful. Just needing to get rid of some of the mons that I can't take, especially the dark types that could easily overtake for a Giraffe, which I need for Trick Room. I got Leaf Blade as a nice, pretty okay attacking, or actually a pretty good attacking option. It is 90 base power, so it is actually pretty good, and the high crit ratio, critical hit ratio is honestly really nice. Just as a safe option in case the Sun's not up, because this mon is still relatively fast. And then I have After You, which is honestly a really great move. You can see that I have a lot of mons that aren't typically the fastest, and so with Hisuian Lilligant being in the Sun and being at a crazy speed tier, I could use After You in order to allow these slower Pokemon to go next, which is really important sometimes, because I really need to take out those mons. I really need to take out mons that have a mid-speed tier that could do a lot of damage. And if the slower Pokemon could go ahead and handle that for me, that's pretty good. Unless if Lilligant can take care of it, then of course they're going to go ahead and take care of it. But if they can't, they could be an enabler for someone else who can actually deal with the problem. Again, Chlorophyll. So I have the most speed in the Sun, which is really nice. And then I have a Focus Sash because this mon is very frail. And, yeah, no, I don't think I can explain it either way. And as for the EVs, I go ahead and I just maxed out its speed to the absolute and gave the rest of it to attack. And I run Jolly because I'm not using special attack. And it's a really fast mon, even if it's not in the Sun. 300 to 39 speed is honestly pretty good. And yeah, it gets the jump on and get a lot of things and enables others. Moving on to Farigiraf though. Now Farigiraf, this set is actually just straight up from Wolfe. It was insane how I had picked up these 4 mons in the Cobblemon world that I'm playing with some friends on, and to fucking see that that I have the fucking core, I'm like, holy shit, I might as well. Now, Farigiraf is honestly a really cool mon. It's a moderately, really slow mon actually, that actually has great utility in setting up Trick Room. Now, Trick Room is honestly a really big part of this team. I've had a couple of the testing teams that I had showed a little earlier. Essentially have another Trick Room setter because it's such an important part to like mid game, late game type of stuff. Um, it changes the it changes basically how all the interactions go by flipping the speed tiers on there on its head. And this is honestly a really nice like Trick Room setter. I also give her protect just so that way it can stall out turns if need be. Hyper Voice is a really good spread move, and it's stab as well, 90 base power. And it activates Throat Spray. I'll get to that in a minute. And then I have Psychic as a nice um single target um uh, option, which is really nice sometimes because it really does help out. I have Armor Tail, which is a really amazing ability. It essentially makes it so that priority moves that target my side of the field are completely nullified. They're completely gone, negated, absolutely like shat on. I fucking love Armor Tail so much, and the fact that it works so well in some of like the strategies that I have with this team. I mean, obviously, like the team is a strategy in and of itself, but I have a strategy within a strategy. Maybe starting off with Typhlosion and Torkoal, seeing that there's a fake out mon, and immediately swapping Torkoal for Farigiraf so that way Armor Tail can keep it out while Typhlosion Terrifiers and explodes everything. It's a really fun thing, you know? Most people don't want to take out the Pokemon that they're faking out, because, like, faking them out gives them an extra turn while they can focus on the other one. That's probably slower. So it's a nice change of, it's a nice change of, pace that this mon could put out, especially with this ability. And then, of course, I have Throat Spray, which is activated by Hyper Voice in order to give an extra special attack boost. In order for me to actually do more damage. Because when Trick Room is up, this mon actually does have pretty good speed tier, and could do some pretty nasty damage, I will say. And then or pretty nice like supplementary damage. For this particular spread, I just went ahead, as opposed to Wolfe's Farigiraf, who is fully offensive, bulky offensive. I went with bulky. I went ahead and invested a lot in special defense, and then also its HP, which with the 444 HP, 262 special defense is not bad at all. It's serviceable, and it does save my ass sometimes. Especially against like Dark Pulse. So now that we've covered like the first 4 mons, which is the core that I saw in that Wolfe video, the first 4 mons that I did catch in that server, and overall, like this core works really well. Now you gotta ask, what do we put in the other 2 slots? Now these are the mons that I've seen work the best after trials and tribulation. Tropius. Tropius is my number 5. Now you might think, why the hell is the banana tree here? It has 72 special attack. What are you doing? Well, you see, choice specs and solar power actually boost the special attack from 267 to about like 607 right off the bat. Now, this mod is also really slow, which is really good for Trick Room. And so it allows me to just fully invest in its special attack and even a little bit of bulk with its HP. For the moves, I have Solar Beam, which is a really great attack, and in the sun is not need to charge whatsoever. Air Slash is really good, 30% chance to flinch Yes, please. And it doesn't do the worst amount of damage, though I wish it had a better flying type move. Um, I mean, it has Hurricane, but like, keep in mind, like in the sun, Hurricane kind of sucks. So better to use Air Slash. Better to do it. Then we got Dragon Pulse for coverage. It's against the other Dragon type Pokemon that I see, which honestly isn't too bad. I mean, coming off of a 607 base attack or base special attack, it's honestly a pretty hard hitting move if you let Tropius in Trick Room. And then I have Energy Ball in the event that Sun is not up. It's still a moderately good, um, it's still a moderately good like option. And it's also a really good option where Trick Room is up and I bring back Tropius and I need it to do some immediate damage. I mean, don't get me wrong, Solar Beam can do that too. Energy Ball is a little bit redundant, but like I do have my uses for Energy Ball. There's a reason that it's on this particular set. It's kind of crazy that it is here though, I'm not gonna lie. Um, but it is, and it does really well. Um, and for the EVs, I went ahead and I made it a bulky spec set, which is the guest spread right here. I mean, it's gonna do a lot of damage if you let it. Like the solar beams Tropius can throw out with this set is just absolutely bonkers. It is crazy damage, crazy work. I don't know how. And I also want to say that I have a thumbnail that is in the making um for this video. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna like finish it. And this video will probably go up a little bit later, but like don't expect it to be anything good, okay? Don't expect it to be anything good. It's far from it. Um anyways, um now we go ahead and and I run quiet cuz I don't need the speed and I kind of need to be as slow as possible, and special attack boost is the nicest thing I could have off a 72 base special attack. Anyways, now Heatran. Now Heatran is a really special individual. I really mean that, by the way. Like, Heatran is just something else. I run Heat Wave on this Mon. I know it can miss. I know it's 90% accurate. But when it hits, it hits. Like, 95 base power is not laughable. You gotta respect it when it hits. I run Earth Power for coverage. Like, it's really nice to kind of hit Pokemon that aren't expecting to get a ground type move shucking on them. Flash Cannon is just a really nice move overall, and it pairs really nicely with the stab boost. And then I have Will-O-Wisp. Now I have Will-O-Wisp because there's just sometimes where I need a burn. There's just sometimes where I need a burn, and Heat Wave burns, as much as I get them, are not exactly at a high rate. Now, I know this move is 85% accurate. But if it lands, it's a guaranteed burn. And so sometimes I just need to make sure physical attackers are in check. And the Heatran does it so well, especially with its monstrous special attack that it has, compared to everything that I have on my team. Now, the ability that I have is Flash Fire, because, well, Lava Plume off of Torkoal allows Heatran to go ahead and eat that shit and do more damage with Heat Wave, which is really, really nice. I also have Air Balloon to negate any ground type weaknesses. At least as long as there's no like Stealth Rock up, or like if I'm not switching into a move that breaks my balloon. Other than that, I generally have such great things to say about Heatran. Heatran is an insane mon that has saved me quite a bit and works really well with this team. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make sure that I'm running a minus speed nature. Special plus special attack minus speed quiet. There we go. Because, trick room and all that. Um for the EVs, I'm giving it like all the HP that it can, and I'm completely like going into its special attack. Its defenses are honestly pretty like they're serviceable like by themselves, which is really nice. Its special attack is crazy. I mean, I almost base 400. Are you kidding me? That's really great. And I'm also now running the quiet. So I'm also now running the quiet nature to get the most out of Trick Room. And quite frankly, I've already been getting used to how to heat turn a Trick Room with the modest nature. I can only imagine how much more I'm gonna do with the quiet nature. So yeah, this is my team. Um, actually, I was playing with one of my friends, the one who hosts the world, and she is the lucky charm, I would say, of the server. She doesn't it. I don't know how she does it. I don't know. Legendaries, mythicals, shinies, left and right. I was hunting for Tropius, believe it or not. Actually, I should probably get into a game. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna run this team. But I was hunting for Tropius quite a bit yesterday. Ooh, this team. Ooh, this team's a little nutty. I got an idea. But I got an idea. We're gonna go ahead, Torkoal and Typhlosion, and then we're gonna see what they throw out, and if they throw out what I think they're gonna throw out. Alright. Well, here's what we do. Um okay, hold on. um so anyways, I started blasting. Uh but what was I saying? Oh yeah. I was hunting I was hunting Tropius for a really long time. It's actually kind of dumb how much I was hunting how much I was hunting bro for um last night. And then I went to bed and I woke up, my friend was still on, so I decided to play some Cobblemon with them. And I have to say, um that I was thoroughly impressed with how fast they were able to get two Tropiuses. Like damn near at the same time. Which, by the way, is kind of silly. It is a little silly, I will say. Um, making a little bit of bad plays, but it's okay. Um, oh. Oop. Anyways, we get the trick room up, which is really nice. Solar beam would shut the Sableye. Anyways, um, the um, she found two Tropiuses. She caught one for herself, got one for me, which is really nice. And then I went to go and hunt for Tropius in Cobblemon, and I did find the Tropius. No, no, and I did find the Heatran. Immediately found another one. I found another, like two of them, and she was there too. Overall, like really interesting. Um, um, really interesting ways how Lady Luck shines upon those who are cool and then don't on me. But it's okay because we chillin'. Um Here's what we do. We throw in Torkoal, and then Tropius is gonna absolutely go crazy with Solar Beam. And then we Lava Plume, hopefully. I still have my red card, that's really funny. But yeah, no, I just wanted to. That was a that was kind of crazy overall. I can respect what you were doing. Gatsby and GG. There we go. Anyways, that was a good game. I mean, I won. It's just really cool. By the way, this team wins a lot. um, this team wins a lot. Oh, it's actually insane how much this actually works. It's my most well put together game. My my most well put together team. There we go. I can speak. Holy shit. But overall, I've been having a lot of fun playing this team, like trying out a bunch of different partners for the last 2 slots to see which ones would actually work. I would have done a bunch more, but Christmas is like a family thing, and so I was doing that, and that was really cool. All right. Well, we got a really cool Trick Room team. None of these Pokemon I think are faster. So the thing is that Corsola scares me a lot. It's we ball. It's okay. We ball though. We ball though. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just see how much damage we do. Corsola I don't think is gonna take a lot of damage, but Slowking should go down. I know they have a lot of special bulk, but they're not a water type. Honestly, what I could have done as well, which would have been a better play. Okay, no, I guess not. It's really funny. So I skipped it, but essentially the Corsola used the whirlpool on my Torkoal to whittle it down because it's gonna be the main thing. What's funny though is because of red card, it swapped it out, and so the whirlpool didn't even matter. Oh man. But like look at this. I'm like exploding everything that there is. Unless that Togekiss is like scarfed. Even the Glaceon, if like it's ridiculous. This team is actually crazy. They left before I could say GG. But this team is actually insane. I mean, Typhlosion and Torkoal are kind of a tried and true method when it comes to like eruption spam. But like people have been using Hisuian Typhlosion more since I believe it gets an extra bit of special attack in its like in its stats at the cost of its speed, and so people run the choice specs. I mean the choice scarf to remedy that. Now um okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Um oh man, this is a little bit difficult. I don't know how to start this off. I think what I do is yeah, I think I made the right play right here. I'll go ahead and I'll Lava Plume and then Trick Room here. Hopefully I don't get like absolutely destroyed by both Infernape and Garchomp. Garchomp's scary because the Earthquake goes crazy, and I think they're gonna kill me here, actually. Oh, please don't die. 3%? Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's kind of silly. I fucking... I thought I was faster. Oh, wait. Oh, please don't tell me that... Oh, wait, no, hold on. Guys, I might be stupid. I might be stupid. I might be stupid. No, Trick Room has, like, minus priority. Why did Torkoal go first? What? Welp. Um, I guess I'll Solar Blade the Garchomp, get it out of here. I mean, I think that Helping Hand Solar Blade does enough damage to Garchomp where it just Okos. I think it Okos. I hope they don't send out Hisui and Gudra. But then again, I could close combat, which would probably do Helping Hand and then like Solar Blade. No, I do more damage with Solar Blade. Okay, so they do that. I could have close combated. Anyways, I started dying. Oh, here's what I'll do. I can go ahead and run this. Um I'll save the Terra for I'll save the Terra for Tropius. Earthquake. Okay, Earthquake does a lot. Yeah, no, I don't think I win this one, guys. I don't think I win this one, if I'm being completely honest. And I don't give up my... Yeah, no, I think I'm lost. I think I GG here. Yeah, I think I GG here. I think yeah, no, I actually think this is oh, they left. Okay, well they kind of okay, no, this person left. They were watching. Okay. So maybe they're I don't know. Anyways, yeah, no, that was not a good game. Okay, here we go. So here is the weather. Weather is weird. I have a couple of teams that combat against like different types of weather, like rain. Rain especially is very difficult to kind of deal with, I will say. So I will go ahead and I will Trick Room. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close combat the Raichu. No, close combating the Raichu is kind of dumb. I'll throw up the Trick Room. I'll swap in Torkoal. Type shit. Ah! Paralyzed too? Oh, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Oh, man. This is not good. Okay. This might be crazy, but I might do a double switch. I might switch into Tropius. No, no, no. I think Tropius is the best play that I can do here. Oh my god. Please don't die. Ah, crap. I have to protect here. No, no, no. Here's what I do. I send out Torkoal, and I Solar Beam into the Pelipper. That's the Zapdos. I still do a lot of damage. Okay. Um... Okay, we hit the Lava Plume, and we throw out, Man, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. I think Lava Plume into Typhlosion is probably my best bet. There we go. Yeah. So they missed their Thunder, Volt Switch, made them stay in. Uh, uh, I mean, they could have had that. They still had Pelipper with the Swampert. I mean, my team is kind of weak to that, but okay. That's I'll take that. They kind of left too, so I can't even say GG. Anyways, we'll go ahead and I'll commentate very much on this. Okay, so it looks like they got a Is that every weather? Is that every weather? Wait, that's really funny. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Torkoal Lilligant go. Okay, that's fine by me. I go ahead and I Helping Hand the Solar Blade so I can get Dracovish out of here. Because I don't like that. It's oh my god, I'm charging. Oh no! I should have known that they were gonna like swap out, but I just didn't. Okay. Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh, this sandstorm's gonna be annoying. Okay, I trick room here, and I think what I'll do is a lava plume and hopefully get burns, because these two mons, I don't want to like deal with them at all. Why am I so dumb? Burns? Okay, no, I didn't get no burns. No burns. Smithers. Smithers. You fucking suck at shutdown, Smithers. Mr. Mr. Burns? Oh my god, rock slide. No. Oh my god. Don't flinch. Okay. This is my worst played game yet, I think. Chat, don't look at this, guys. Chat, don't look. Chat, don't look. I think I just... I can't get the burn on Dracofish, bro. It's crazy. Let me out of this shit. I forget Dracofish gets Sand Rush. What? Wait, that's crazy work. That's crazy tech right there. Okay, here's what I do. I helping hand terrestrialize. Why does this multi-weather team work? That's actually crazy. Okay, cool. I killed like half of their team, but like this is where I die. This is actually where I just die. Yeah, Fish's Rend takes me out. That's crazy. Wait, this is a crazy team. I respect this a lot. I respect this team a lot. I gotta say GG. No, they left. No. Crazy multi-weather team. That's actually kind of nuts. Don't know if I'll try it out myself, but I'm glad I got to see it in action and take me down. Don't quote me on the whole this team wins a lot thing. But dude, I almost got to 1400 on my on the ladder on my phone when playing this team a lot. So yeah, don't at me. Also, if you guys are watching, which I mean I hope you guys are, thank you. Happy birthday. And yeah, Feliz Navidad and all that. I think that's pretty cool. I guess we're just gonna kind of get into the grind. Oh, good, we're against Cynthia. Oh boy, this is my favorite team. this is my favorite team to go against. My favorite team. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna send out the wonderful duo. Now this is where the tech comes in, where I go ahead and absolutely obliterate. I think y'all are going to enjoy what's going to happen here. Let's just sit back and let this happen. Put on the timer. Let the other person know we mean business. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They weren't ready, and now Togekiss is out here. If they send out who would they send out? I mean, they would definitely not send out any. Are they melodic? Okay. I mean, that's fair. I'll go ahead and I'll Solar Blade. Helping Hand and all that. Cause I don't want to like inflict burn on my Lilligant with Lava Plume. Eruption doesn't do too much to. I mean, it can. Like melodic isn't necessarily too bulky. Yeah, no, it doesn't need the Helping Hand. Okay, so Pro goes down. That's fair. Trick Room actually isn't like the best way to go about this particular team. So I'll go ahead and I'll send in I'll send in the Flosion. Go ahead and I'll Solar Blade onto Gastrodon. Okay. I don't like that at all. I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh, shit. I like that a lot, actually. Now, okay, so Eruption goes in. I'll go ahead and I'll get a Solar Blade off of a Spirit Tomb. Or not, but that's fine. Eruption clears. So now we have Garchomp left. Now, Garchomp can either take care of the Tropius, or, you know, not. They mega too, so that means they mega evolved. Oh man, I gotta say GG. Oh, they left before they could see my GG. It's fine. But like, again, this team is very weird in the fact that it works. It works pretty well. And I have a lot of fun with it. And the Johto, the Johto Typhlosion is like my favorite. So it's just really fun to use and it looks really cool. Comment down what your favorite Johto starter is. Mine's Cyndaquil all the way. You can't tell me otherwise. All right, what do we do? Tried and true Typhlosion Torkoal. I think that's the best way to go. They have a Villion and Crustle. That's so cool. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna again send in Typhlosion, send the Torkoal, and I kind of wanna. Ah, man. The thing is that I kind of wanna like. I really want to erupt. I kind of want to do both eruption here, but if this play goes wrong, I get faked out on Typhlosion. So what I'll do is I'll fake out on Typhlosion and swap to Farigiraf. But if this is the Zoroark, I'm kind of screwed. Oh, that can also mess me up. So here's what we do. We do that instead. And then we run the Trick Room because it looks like the Trick Room is going to be our friend this time. Kind of. We did 34%. That's not bad. Okay, well we don't get the Trick Room up. That's kind of concerning. So what do we do? I think we go ahead and we send out both of the grass types. We'll go ahead and close combat on the Incineroar, and then we'll. I think we should be able to take out the Crustle with Okay, maybe not because my choice specs just got knocked off. Crap. Okay. Okay. Vivillon is pretty fast. I'll do an after you and air slash to Vivillon. That should take care of it. I got a crit. Oh, that would have absolutely not lived that. That's actually crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Even with um even with like no weather, Lilligant is still really good. So I'm pretty happy about that. Unfortunately it's not as fast as Espeon. So I'll go ahead and I'll run this and I'll try to hit a Solar Beam on the Espeon. Okay. Okay. How did the oh yeah, the okay, that's fair. I eruption after you. I think that's the play here. That's fine, because I'm still faster, and I take those guys out. Okay, so now here's what I gotta do. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna go ahead and go about this. Alright, so I got Heat right now. I'm not winning this shit. I'll tear, do I tear fire here? No, I keep the steel typing because, power gem exists. That does pretty gnarly damage. Okay, there's there's that. If I'm not mistaken, the burn is like what, like 20%, 12%? So I flash cannon here, right? Okay, no, I could have heat wave there, but it's fine because I have a lot to deal damage with on Altaria, and by a lot, I have enough. I have enough. Um, I got enough to deal with both of them. That's really nice. The burns get them down. Heatran. This is what I'm talking about. I love Heatran so much. Heatran is really cool. Like, bro's the shit. um, generally speaking, all these mons, they serve their purpose extremely. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do what's the time? 47 minutes. We'll do like we'll do 2 more games, I think. And hopefully these games give me a bit of a struggle. No, this could give me a bit of a struggle. Actually, wait, maybe not. So they go Dondozo. So what I want to do is a helping hand the Typhlosion into Eruption. This should take out the Spiritomb. Unless I... Unless I Eruption of the Torkoal, swap out to Hisui and Lilligant. Because they're gonna be targeting my Torkoal. I mean, they're gonna be targeting my Lilligant. That's fine by me. I mean, I'll take that. And then I'll take that. I mean, I'm already using Trick Room. I'll just go ahead and get Dondozo to use its move. And then okay. I forget about that sometimes. But then again, I mean, I was the one that pulled up the thing, so what the hell am I doing? Well, they're not going to be targeting. They're not going to be targeting my So what I could do actually is I can Lava Plume and then switch into Heatran. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we helping hand Lava Plume 13%. This should do way more. But I have Flash Fire. So helping hand, Heat Wave does 95. Do I Terra Fire here? No. I Lava Plume Will-O-Wisp. Okay, well the Will-O-Wisp didn't matter because I got the burn. I think we Eruption. Or actually, I think what we do is we switch to Farigiraf. And then I get the Air Slash off of Hydrapple. Because Dondozo dies here. And so now I can set up my own trick room. Actually, probably not. I think I switched back to Torkoal. And then oh. I could air slash the Escavalier. Figured as much. Okay. There we go. So I'll go ahead and I'll eruption here. I'll close combat here actually on the King Gambit. Sucker Punch did a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. But I still do a lot of damage to Escavalier because of eruption. And Solar Blade is gonna do a lot of damage to Hatterene. Yeah, I think that was the right play. So, like, GG. I'm gonna go ahead and say GG right there. Oh, they left before they can read it. I'm actually kind of sad. Alright. Well, I mean, like, hey, despite me going, like, I am having a good time. One last team here. They benefit from Sun a lot. Oh my gosh. Here's what we do. Torkoal Lilligant, I think, is the play. No. Farigiraf and Lilligant. I was thinking also on this team, I was thinking about Follow Me, which I had Indeedee for. That was one of the teams that I had. But unfortunately, Indeedee isn't really necessarily the best mon to choose because quite frankly, I have myself are you serious? Oh my gosh! No, my trick room! My trick room! I'm actually cooked. I'm actually cooked. And I gave him Sun. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Shaboing boing. Ow! That hurt a lot. Okay. Uh-oh. No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. I'll Solar Beam and I'll switch to Heatran. I need Lilligant to be fast as hell. I need Lilligant to be fast as hell. This Sun team is crazy. This Sun team is crazy. Ah. No. Oh my gosh. Bleak Wind Storm is actually like kicking my butt right now. I Solar Blade the Walking Wake. And then I Heat Wave. No, oh my god, that's so... Oh no, guys, we're cooked. Walking Wake is actually freaking crazy. I can't do this. This is the mon that beats my team. This mon beats my team. I mean, they know Explosion is Flash Fire. Why the hell would I run Blaze? I kind of want to run that, and then we'll go ahead and do we'll do Heat Wave. Yeah, no, this is where I'm done. I'm donezo beans. I'm donezo beans. I'm done. Oh my god, that was not a good game to end off on. I want to do one more. Chat, was that misplay? I think it was. I think it was misplay on my part. All right, we got a much nicer team to play against. Oh my goodness. What a nicer team to play against. Nuclear option, huh? Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and eruption, but I'll leaf blade actually into Clan Pearl because I have a feeling. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. Am I still the fastest in the thing? Yeah, I am. Um, what I'll do is I'll lava plume. No, 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 no. I swap out to Farafrig, and then I leaf blade again on the frog. I instantly kill the Swampert. That is so good. That is so good. Oh my god, it's actually insane. Politoed still kind of gives me trouble. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and swap to Tropius. I'm going to get the Trick Room up and Energy Ball onto the Clan Pearl, because Clan Pearl is actually very scary. Okay, that hurt a lot. What I could do is I can Eruption and an Energy Ball again into... Yeah, and then hopefully not die here. Thank you, Tropius. Oh wait, but then the Energy Ball goes to them and then they get taken out. Okay, that's cool. That's actually not that bad at all. Gardevoir is still a bit of a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure they know my name. Damn, fake tears is actually kind of sad. What I can do is I'll Terra Fire here and get the Eruption off. I'm pretty sure I kill at least the Gardevoir. But this means that I Will-O-Wisp the... Yeah. I mean, that's fire. I don't mind that at all. I'm gonna go ahead and, actually, I might just Will-O-Wisp the Toriel Dreamer. Just for the fact that the extra damage, I will not mind at all. Ow. Heal Pulse? Oh, that's bull. That's bull. That's not, like... That's not cool. Alright. We get the Clefairy out of there to stop it from healing. Holy moly. Oh, I'm dead here. Wait, no, they can only target one of us. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, I'm dead. I'm dead. Like, Eruption does 8 power. It has 8 power. I have to GG here. That was a good game, though. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. All right. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up here. So hopefully I did some decent talking about it. Probably not. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I very much appreciate you all for hanging with me while I make these funny videos. Let me go ahead and slap that on here. For a teaser of what's gonna come next. Yeah, expect that next time, guys. Alright, thank you for watching. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, or whatever the fuck people say. Whatever the hell YouTubers say to do. Do that. Yeah. Alright. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Yep. Bye-bye.